Yo, I'm your gracious host, Dr. Juice, in the building here at Urban Matters BMG. And we are about to run this thing, y'all. So we got a great show coming up about Jesse Jackson. We got to keep it real, all the way real, keep pushing for Black American History Month. And y'all stay tuned, man. We're about to make it cook. Stay tuned. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy American, Black American History Month. Hey, y'all keep this, man. Y'all peep this out, man. These folks are doing their best to make you hate your country. They want you to hate your president, and none of that stuff is benefiting you in any kind of way as far as your Black American culture. So stop being distracted by the flim flam, man. We have to stand on business. We got to hold the party that we voted for the last 65 to 70 years accountable for putting resources in us. They can do everything for every other group. They can do everything for Asians, LGBT. They can do things for all type of island Pacificers. They can do stuff for them small hat J people. They can do all kinds of stuff. Resources, find money from nowhere. But as soon as it comes to Black Americans, the foundational Black Americans, nothing. Nothing. I want to go over some notes I've been taking, man. Y'all peep this out, man. Peep this out. This is going to be good right here, man. Peep this out. American history can be affected because y'all remember ABC News? They posted a video last week about Black American history. FBA, they said. FBA, and you know that article got so much coverage that they took the article down. They took it down. So I'm trying to figure out, how do you broadcast something and then unbroadcast it? Once you see something, you can't unsee it, is the point I'm trying to make. So this is my notes that I've been taking. There is an important lineage-based movement that's going on right now in America. The FBA lineage movement is going heavy right now. We got a lot of power out there, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of power that we've been putting down. And so this Black American History Month, the White House, they celebrated Black American history in no other way than I've ever seen any administration celebrate. They literally doubled down on Black American history. You get what I'm saying? And see, this is good. This is good because, let's keep it real, both political parties right now that are the most popular political parties, I don't even have to say their names, they are aware of the foundational Black American lineage and the delineation that's taking place right now. Both of them. But see, Trump doesn't mind calling us FBA, Black Americans. He doesn't mind that. You can't get the Democrats to do that, but because why? They too focused on immigration and replacing us with immigration. So this upcoming Black American History Month, Trump is right on key. Y'all can like him or love him or hate him. The man don't care. Y'all constantly calling this man racist. Do y'all see that man addressing that at any time in place? Dry Bones, thanks for joining us, bro. You want to give us a little input on this, man? What I'm talking about?
Can you hear me, man? Can you hear
Yeah, I
me?
got you. Loud and
Yeah.
clear. Loud and clear.
Just give me a few minutes. I'm just getting it on. So
Okay.
yeah. Give me a few minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish my summary.
Yeah. Do your thing. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, Black Americans are grounded right now. We know what our identity is, and we know our specific ancestral lineage. So rather than represent and respect us for knowing our ancestral lineage, the Democrats, they want to keep a very broad, vague racial identity going on. They want to just lump us into the we all one big Negro umbrella. And that's what we're saying. No. Listen, I've been having people pop up on my site all day. They keep talking about, oh, why you got so much hate for the Democrats? It's not hate. It's just I'm fed up. I'm fed up voting for something and I get nothing. Like Malcolm X say, you put them first and the Democrats put you last. Then the first thing come out Black Americans' mouth. Oh, well, what are the Republicans doing? Guess what I say? Did you vote for the Republicans? Did you vote for the Republicans? I'm going to say it again. Did you vote for the Republicans? So why would you be expecting the Republicans to do anything for you? Huh? Somebody make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. Please make it make sense, man. So they can't take that we're resisting them. They're steadily trying to emotionally manipulate us. Foundational Black Americans, we're clear on our lineage-based identity. We're clear on that. We are super clear. We're super focused. And we know that our identity as foundational Black Americans is crystal clear. But we have these proxy representatives, the governor of what is his name of Baltimore. Welcome, Sister Shell. What's his name? Help me out, Sister Shell. The Baltimore governor. We were just talking about him. Westmore, whatever.
Westmore. Okay.
That Negro said he's not doing no damn reparations for no FBA. Then we did a little research on him. We found out he got a Jamaican background. You see how the Democrats are putting these representatives over you as a proxy? They look like you, but they not you. They not like us. Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. What do y'all think he meant in that song? He was trying to give y'all a hint and still try to keep his bag going. They not like us. They not like us. He told you.
Yep.
Y'all missed it. Why you think they attacked him with the Bad Bunny stuff, tried to attack Kendrick Lamar with the whole Super Bowl performance, halftime performance, try to make it seem like he outdid Kendrick. And it was all a lie. We proved it. We fact-checked it. It was a lie. There's no way you can rush out with numbers that quick.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So like I said, we're arguing the fact, we're demonstrating that we have a long-standing presence to this soil like nobody else does. No other group can say, hey, this is our soil. America is our soil. Even white folks can't tell you that. Even they immigrants somewhere down the line. But y'all want to try to make us fight everybody's battle and jump on everybody's sword. And then we get nothing out of it. I love when y'all pop up in my inbox. I love when y'all pop up on my page questioning me. And then nobody has yet to answer the question, what makes Donald Jaquavius Trump so damn racist? What? Because right here, Urban Matters, we are an anti-racism strategist space and platform. And if Donald Trump racist, we going at him. We're going to expose him. So help me help you. Help me help your emotional outrage. Help me help your emotional imbalance that you have. Your manipulation, your emotional manipulation that's being performed on you. You want to give us some input, Sister? Thanks for joining.
Oh, absolutely. You know, like I keep saying, we got to stop being emotional and think with logic. I mean, it's 2026. I mean, are we going to make a difference and learn from our mistakes? I mean, if you keep supporting a party of people like Jesse Jackson, which I would like to share another clip where a good sister, Sabby Sabs, is exposing the harm that Jesse Jackson has caused in our community. For example, she just stated that Jesse Jackson was all a part of that inclusiveness, with including us with other races of people, the Asians, the Hispanics, the Indians. You know, this was Jesse Jackson. Then they said for the progressive, that's what he was pushing with the Democrat Party with what's his name, Bernie Sanders. He
Yes,
got that
ma'am.
idea from Jesse Jackson.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we can also get a history how he termed the coin African American. But pull your picture up, brother Juicy. We can show the receipts later. He on there as a Cherokee Indian,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
majority of us are. We are the real Americans. We are the real Indians. Why you think we fight? If you look around the world, other cultures of people with skin color, hue in their body, who fight the most? Who have fought the most? We have. We have.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
they put these boule people in place to keep us so-called in line. So what kind of legacy did Jesse Jackson really leave?
Mm. Yeah, a lot of people are arguing that Jesse kind of put us in a bad situation. He put us in a bad situation by identifying us with something that's a misnomer. It's a misidentity. You get what I'm saying? How can you be Africa and American? It's impossible. You're either one or the other. You don't hear other black races come here and say, "Oh, well, I'm Jamaican African, I'm African Jamaican." That don't even. They tell you I'm Jamaican. You don't hear Nigerian say, "Oh, I'm Nigerian African." No, they say I'm Nigerian. Huh? So why do we have to take on all these identities? Please tell me.
Why we the only culture people we've been changed from the Negro to the nigger to the Afro American to the African American to what black. I mean, why are we the only culture people who keep getting labels placed on them? And
Correct.
then now they're upset because we identify, see your boy Jesse Jackson, Cherokee Indian, who we actually really are, and we're tracing our genealogy. I mean, President Trump even said that during his first term. The
Mm-hmm.
African American or the black people built this country. They built America for free, which
Yes.
slavery came in other forms too, by the way, because it just wasn't us. You had white slaves, but we'll play that clip later with Dr. Claude Anderson.
Yeah. Listen, I
But
know y'all don't
hopefully, they're
understand
going
this.
to learn
Shut it.
from today.
They're gonna learn a lot today, boy. We listen. I'm gonna go ahead and give a trigger warning right now. We're gonna
Go
show
ahead.
you some stuff about what you say, Bravo. What you say,
Give us
Bravo?
trigger them up, because I'm listening now. I finally got in the house, so we good.
Hey, hey,
Share
it's
the
gonna be some
live
trigger
too.
warning.
Share the live. I'm finna share it to a couple of people.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share button, man. Right now, share it out because I'm screaming right now at your Facebook. All of that. Let's see if we can pull it up where Jesse says that
Oh
he's
yeah, they
Cherokee.
going all in on Jesse Jackson. Look at these headlines. Reverend Jesse Jackson, the legacy of multiracial coalition building.
Yeah.
It's your boy Jesse. But
He had
I
y'all
thought his
claiming
headline,
African
I'm black
American.
and I'm proud. Right.
Yeah.
Man, this
What did
man
he
is
say?
that's what I say.
But everybody area, because he ain't really talked about down here this way. You would think he would be, but they ain't doing too much talking about Jesse down here. They pretty much.
Not here neither.
No, not really. I haven't seen too
Not
much.
here
But
neither.
but the
Correct.
media gonna play it off. he had his family on and his kids on there this day. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna let him roll why you did, but we're gonna analyze the whole story. I mean, Jesse Jackson wasn't even the first
analyze it tonight.
He wasn't the first to say rainbow people. It was actually Fred Hampton.
Sure was.
From the Black Panthers.
He stole all that. He stole all that from
look where they located though. Chicago. They're in Chicago.
Correct.
They all in Chicago. The heck, it's the 5. It's the 5. That's the 5. That's Region 5. All of them up there. Yeah, so they all up there.
I'm gonna let y'all hear what the white folks say about him, and I'm gonna let y'all hear what the people who was right there by his side say about him.
Mourning the loss of a civil rights giant.
Our flag is red, white, and blue, but our nation is rainbow. Red, yellow, brown, black, and white. We're all precious in God's sight.
See, right there.
Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Right there, that's where he messed us, right there. Talking about all lives matter. He was the one started all that. But the whole time in 1988, while he's labeling you as an African-American, he simultaneously was identifying as a Cherokee Guinean. And then he was also setting you up to give all your resources under the Rainbow Coalition. Interesting.
In the 80s and 90s, blazing the trail for generations to follow. All of his life, the Reverend Jesse Jackson preaching, exhorting, demanding justice in a quest to help his people and nation overcome.
We ain't the bottom, we the foundation.
Uh-oh, he said it. Did he say we the foundation? But some kind of way, he got compromised. Somewhere, somehow.
Always marching, civil rights nonviolent soldier. There he was, shoulder to shoulder with Martin Luther King Jr. after witnessing the beatings of Bloody Sunday on television. Jackson eventually became one of the top lieutenants in the critical Southern Christian Leadership Conference, which challenged the Jim Crow South's withering oppression. A witness to history, he was there on that fateful April evening when King was struck down by an assassin's bullet.
I tried to feel his head and I asked him, I said, Dr. King, do you hear me? Dr. King, do you hear me? And he didn't say anything.
After a leadership struggle with King's successor, Reverend Ralph Abernathy, Jackson split from the SCLC and formed a new organization, People United to Save Humanity.
SCLC, that stands for the Southern Christian Leadership Conference.
That's Ray Fauntleroy.
Push.
That's Ray Fauntleroy.
Ray Fauntleroy, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Black, beautiful.
After Dr. King, I don't think anyone captured the spirit of America like Reverend Jackson.
Okay, y'all get the point. Now, let's go to some real quick. Let's show you what a lot of the hitters were saying about old Jesse. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Y'all know who this is right here? He finna make it cook. He finna make it cook.
You know
who that is, Dabo?
That's Steve Coakley, the man. That's the man. Steve Coakley.
The man.
That's the man.
Yeah. Spent all this time on putting him in place. And anybody else around Martin. Now, Andy was supposed to be shot with Martin. But Andy wasn't on the balcony. He was on the floor, so he didn't get it. Ralph was inside, so he didn't get it. Key point, if you spend all that time, and Martin's about to say you are an agent, do you understand that you got to press go on the assassination? Because now Martin is so continuously condemning you, you got wiretaps everywhere. And we know what he said about Jesse in front of everybody, but who knows what he said when it was just him and Ralph? How much more severe was his accusations? Stop. There we go. There's Jesse Jackson. There's the maid. There's the cart. There's the white boy, Lau, L-A-U-E, head of the community strike, a member of the Community Relations Service of the Justice Department, which spies on racial tension. His boss was Roger Wilkins, the nephew of Roy Wilkins. There's Muriel McCullough, the FBI, CIA, Memphis Police Department informant who now works for the CIA. There's Martin King laying there with the towel over his face. Brother, I appreciate this pointer. This really helped out a lot. There's Ralph. There's Andy. Now, why is Jesse running up this way when everybody else came up that stairway and went that way? Because he had to make sure that room 316 and 317 didn't have no remnant of invader running out of it. Remember, he had just, see, that could have been the invaders running down that ramp right there. And when those people start that phony pointing, maybe the invaders might have went, no, down there. You understand? Because the invaders had what? Okay. Now, there's the maid. There's the cart. You see that cart? There are the wheels. You understand? At 6 o'clock, you ain't changing no beds and no motel? Check. If you had spent all this time...
There it is. Steve Coakley broke it down. Now, see, these brothers, they were on the scene, y'all. They had accounts of what's been going on. They've heard through the grapevine what has possibly happened. So we got to start asking some serious questions. Well, Steve, you want to chime in on that, drop?
Yeah, Steve Coakley, man. We had the pleasure of talking with Steve Coakley with Ray, but Steve Coakley, they went after him. He ended up going into the hospital because what happened was when he started telling on that, Cynthia McKinnon was involved with this too. She started saying things. Remember Cynthia McKinnon out of Georgia, and it's amazing because at that time no one would have ever believed Jesse Jackson would have, but he did the Masonic sign when he put his hands and then he put his blood on his face on his shirt and went and gave the sign. I said, man, that right there told me I ain't need no more of us. We got to give Steve Coakley great credit for doing that. And that's like what I think it's like a 6-part. But that's the first part. It's a whole bunch of parts of that because he shows them telling on themselves because many of them was saying that him and Jesse wasn't even getting along no more.
They wasn't. He was about to that day. He was about to expose Jesse Jackson.
And you see with the SCLC, which was he's got. That was Ray Fonterra. You see what happened after that. After they started that splinter group up, all the funds went to Jesse, and they cut them out. Mm-hmm. They cut them out.
Hold on. I love what you just said about Jesse took the blood. He had the blood on his shirt, and so a lot of the players that was there, they was trying to figure out, Jesse, how did you get blood on your shirt? You was nowhere near King when all this happened. He talking about King died. Hold on. Y'all know the receipts. Y'all know this the home of the receipts. This the home of the receipts.
No need to cry, no need to nothing. He is going to glory. He's going to glory. And we called the meeting, self-meeting, and Jesse claimed to have been ill. And Abernathy told him, Jesse, go ahead to the room and relax. Jesse had like held that room into that airport because he got out of Memphis and Chicago. All us and everybody was still in the motel. Cut the televisions on the next morning. That was Jesse Jackson in Chicago with that same bloody shirt on, telling that same lie. I've never respected Jesse since that moment. And then I heard Jesse Jackson
Williams.
He told me, Jesse, take our people on to the mountaintop. And that didn't bother me, even though I know Jesse got nowhere near him. And then Jesse said, I held his head in my hand while he died. And that didn't get to me. And then Jesse said, look at my shirt. And I looked around, showed up, and Jesse Jackson's shirt was drenched in blood. And I realized the only way Jesse could have gotten that blood was stoop down on that floor to the Ray Motel and rake that blood off that floor and put that blood on him. And I went crazy. I really tried to kill Jesse. They grabbed us and all that, but that hurt me so bad. The other thing was, when Abernathy came back, says no need of prayer, no need of cry, no need of nothing. He is going, it's over. He's going to glory. And we called the meeting, the staff meeting, and Jesse claimed to have been ill. And Abernathy told him, Jesse, go ahead to the room and relax. Jesse had to have run like hell that room into that airport because he got out of Memphis and Chicago. All us feeding, everybody was still in the motel. Cut the televisions on the next morning. That was Jesse Jackson in Chicago with that same bloody shirt on, telling that same lie. I've never respected Jesse since that moment.
And you know, man, that's
It
to think how old that is, because me and you heard that long. You heard that before. To see how long ago that was, but this is an old documentary because Steve Coakley put out the whole thing. And then when we first found out about it, I mean, we talk about at least about 15 years ago. Now people not just hearing this, it's almost scary in a way. To me, it's like, damn, people don't even realize how long this has been going on. That's what they did to Bin Laden. Bin Laden family left America the same way Jesse was able to fly on a crime scene. The same thing.
While the airports were shut down, remember?
Right. It's the same shit. So that's why I say I think our people are under I'm gonna just say this, man. Our people is under delusion because this is like, to me, I heard this so much. I'm like, I'll be becoming a zombie to hearing it so much. Like, and then you think about it. He gets out and the wife don't say nothing. And then my man tell me Jesse Jackson's wife is Bahamian. Down here, a dude told me from a friend of mine down here, I said, I'm gonna do it. I did not know that the wife was Bahamian.
Wow.
Go.
I'm gonna have, he coming on Sunday. I said Bahamian. Then when I told you this shit deep, bro.
Wow.
This shit deep. Now again, let's stick with that for right on that one. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you look at what he said, that's a real person saying that. That's like Ray. That's like Ray and them. Ray Young at that age. You telling me if y'all should have been looking at when Hosea said that, we should have that generation should have been looking at that immediately.
Absolutely.
And I mean, the man said that it made him mad that he put the fake blood on him, and that's a ritual. He did a ritual.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
That's what he did, man. Because you know this, doctor. You know this dude. He put his hands on his chest, wiped his shirt, and did the Grand Halen sign. That's what he did.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that.
Man.
Yeah, that one with Hosea, when I seen that convinced me that they were lying, all of them. Because Abernathy didn't even deal with Jesse no more.
Yeah.
You look at it. And then when you go to the King Center, they ain't got shit on Jesse really because he ain't like him.
What about Andrew Young, Brother Dry-Bones?
Andrew Young is in the mix. Andrew Young has a lot to do because his family is in there. He Boule. Andrew Young Boule. Yeah, Andrew Young Boule. And Andrew Young is well renowned in Atlanta. Him and Maynard Jackson and a few other of the good old boys. They remember now. I was gonna put the Epstein, but I ain't gonna do it. The Epstein is Bahamas, and then you got all the Boule. At that time, man, they was all going to the Playboy Mansion. All the civil rights leaders was hanging with Hugh Hefner, Sammy Davis Jr., Harry Belafonte. All that time they hanging out at the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All of them was crazy about that white cooch. See, that's what got Martin Luther King caught up a lot of times too with his wifey. That white cooch, boy.
Yeah, but see, I'm gonna put that out there since we on here talking. See, that's the type of stuff we got to talk about. Okay, now they wives never said shit. Jesse's wife ain't said a damn thing on the shit he was doing. Martin Luther King wife ain't saying nothing at all. And you gotta wonder. So you start looking at their families, man, and I'm telling you, man, when you start looking at these people's families, it almost get frightening. That's all I can tell people because it gets to the point where you say, well, damn, they all relatives. A lot of these people relatives. They relatives.
Hey, like I said, man, it was gonna be some trigger warnings, y'all. And we're just giving you the facts. You can do it whatever you want to do with it, but facts matter. Dry bones, you know facts
matter,
matter.
man. No doubt about that.
And you could take it. I got a lot of people popping up on my page talking about, oh, well, what about the Republicans? And so my question is, do you vote for the Republicans? I think maybe if you voted for the Republicans, then you could hold the Republicans accountable.
That's it,
but you can't do that. Oh, that whole by default that the Republicans supposed to do. No, the Democrats, bro, owe us 70 years of something for our loyalty. And see, this is why a lot of this Jesse Jackson stuff went down. That's why he got compromised. And that's why Martin Luther King was about to get compromised. But this is what Martin Luther King woke up and started seeing right here, y'all. And see, they don't like to give y'all this. They want to give you, I have a dream. But they don't never play this one for you right here.
That's the one.
Turned into a nightmare. Now, I'm not one to lose hope. I keep on hoping. I still have faith in the future. But I've had to analyze many things over the last few years, and I would say over the last few months. I've gone through a lot of soul-searching and agonizing moments. And I've come to see that we have many more difficult days.
This is Throwback Thursday now. This is Throwback Thursday, y'all. We just keeping it real with you. Throwback Thursday here at Urban Matters BMG. So we throwing it back. Yeah. We throwing it back so we can get your minds right to show y'all that these people are still pushing this tired civil rights shit on y'all. And if MLK 70 years ago seen that I'm going to let him tell you.
And some of the old optimism was a little superficial, and now it must be tempered with a solid realism. And I think the realistic fact is that we still have a long, long way to go, and that we are involved in a war on Asian soil, which, if not checked and stopped, can poison the very soul of our nation. I'm not going to say that all of our problems will be solved if the war in Vietnam is ended, but I do say that the war makes it infinitely more difficult to deal with these problems. When a nation becomes obsessed with the guns of war, it loses its social perspective, and programs of social uplift suffer. This is just a fact of history, so that we do face many more difficulties as a result of the war. I confess that.
So I'm gonna give y'all the whole gist of that video. I didn't have it in that clip, but he said that he led his people into a burning building.
Oh yeah,
I think he was about to say it, Brother Juice, ain't he? He said, "I must confess." I think that's it, right?
Yeah, but the video ended right there.
Oh,
see, they smart. Yeah, that's the one. I didn't get it on it. But he said he led his people into a burning building with the whole civil rights movement. Basically, he was telling you the civil rights ain't gonna work. And the Democrats are still serving you the same damn playbook. I'm done. I digress. Drive on. Share, give us something. Give us something.
Because you in Texas. What they doing in Texas? Tell me how they acted to all this Judge Jackson. Because y'all, every region, y'all got a big black community there. What they talking about?
Trigger warning, I told y'all.
Nobody is celebrating Jesse Jackson here. I mean, just like other.
I'm like the news. Is it showing the news a lot with him on there and down there too?
No, I mean they show snippets of Jesse Jackson, right? Mm-hmm. Of course, he is civil rights legend, but they're not giving a full truth about actually what he was, because
they ain't gonna do that now. Make that clear. What we talking about is beyond the norm, but that's fake news, because that's fake news. But I'm saying is like the people around you in general, the people you surrounded around, your demographics of not the news, but the people around you. I mean, I got NAACP people there. The churches, are they saying stuff, or you see anything like talk? Because down here, like I say, they will do it once. I'm gonna be honest with you. Once the funeral starts, they will participate. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. And
just because of the service?
No, I'm saying like when the service actually, because when I was brainwashed to Jesse, our parents, Jesse did, we had that period where keep hope alive. I am somebody. I'm young, so our parents put us into that. So we end up, hearing it. when we got older, of course,
Mm.
we talking about until like our baby. I say our 30s or 40s that we start really seeing the blacks after my travels, because we didn't realize Jesse was remember, he still was hanging with Trump. At the time with everybody talking, I was in the military at that time when Jesse Jackson ran for the first term, and even the white military people didn't believe he was going to win, and I could tell the way they was talking during that time to us. So I didn't think Jesse was going to win, but I didn't realize he would do that to Trump after Trump gave him money. That was advertised back in them days, that Trump was behind Jesse Jackson. He was at the rallies, and they showed it. Now today, I can't speak for how people got amnesia, but I know it ain't normal to me to see a group of people, even though Ray and all them can say whatever they want. All the people I know who older, because they know damn well when Trump was running around with Jesse Jackson, them first 2 terms that he tried to run, Jesse was around all of his people. Jesse Jackson would take a picture with him and Mayor Cuomo. Cuomo was mayor. I mean, they lying to the people, because it's impossible to not see that Jesse Jackson worshiped Trump. I'm gonna say worship for money. He needed the money, and he took the money. And today we looking at a group who act like they forgot that. So I gotta look at them black folks pretty strange to me, because how could you and his family know that this man gave you money to perpetrate as a presidential candidate? Because he wasn't going to win, but regardless, he was given money by Trump and other white people, and that's what we forget about. Bloomberg.
Well, wasn't it one Trump his campaign fundraiser, a treasurer or something like that?
Trump gave him money
to
when needed to when he his first campaign. Whether he had, I don't think Trump would probably be. But Trump was a major donor. Let's just say that, and others was major donors, and the NAACP and all them, they used that because Jesse was for abortions. Look it up. Jesse Jackson was for abortions. I'm gonna have it up. I found the clip that Jesse Jackson was for abortions, and they changed him when he was going to run for the president candidacy, and they made him change up his position so he can be more favorable. But he was with that party, the Democratic Party. They was for. Remember, at that time, Planned Parenthood was booming, booming. Look it up. Yeah, we gonna about So that's how you know they are part of the eugenics program. They are eugenicists.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is eugenics by Dry Bones? Because a lot of the family members here at Urban Matters that are listening in don't understand and know the definition of what eugenics is.
Eugenics is a scientific term for population control by sterilization, and today through vaccination, which is the number one thing. I can't understand how people can even believe what they believe today. It's almost frightening. And so, I mean, to know that you claim you hate the white man, but yet he can give you a vaccine and you take it willingly, after you're going to come back and say how evil the white man is. How much sense does that make?
Throwback Thursday.
You're going to tell me you hate the white man, and then you're going to take an unspecified vaccine, not tested,
not researched.
And then if you really say you hate Trump, you took it under Trump. So you really crazy now in my mind, because even though Trump didn't tell you had it, people forget Trump gave you.
He gave you options. The medicine.
See, he didn't say your states said this. Your states was the ones that did the damage. That's why people don't know politics. Yep. They don't know the politics. Because why I said,
and listen, I'm telling y'all, I'm tired of going back and forth with people.
I know these.
I've gotten to the point where I just don't even argue no more, because
but it is fun.
I knew y'all was gonna come out the woodwork again with the same talking points the same tired nothing talking points. You can't show me. I posted a meme on my page today and said, what specific did the Democrats do for Black Americans? And everybody keep coming out saying goofy shit like, well, the Republicans didn't do it. Well, why you hate the Democrats? That's a straw man argument. I ask you, what specifically? I can tell you specific policies and legislation that they did for Asians, LGBT, Latinos. I can keep going down the list. Specific. You were nowhere wrote in none of that legislation. And people are getting tired of being neglected. This woman right here, she's so tired of getting neglected. I'm going to let her tell you about it. She said she's tired of the Democrat. She said she protested in Washington, D.C., and they ignored it. And look what the president did.
Did you see the grandmama today? Yeah, there you go. That's the grandmama.
That's how he feeling. What do you think? Thank God for this president. I am filled. My cup runneth over. Because he allowed his constituents, his people, to come to my house to talk about the murder of my grandson. It seemed like nobody cared. I'm an advocate for murder. I rallied. I pulled out other families in Columbia that had murders and did not have answers. Ooh. We marched and we rallied, and nobody heard me, Democrats. Get mad at me. Until this Republican sent his constituents, his people out there to interview me in my home. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, but wait a minute. People on my page talking about Trump can still do that if he's a racist. He came to your home, but that don't mean that he ain't a racist, Grandma.
Then they invited me twice before Congress to testify for the beautiful bill that's going to change crime in the district. If you kill somebody, okay, you take a life, you do life. Just that simple. If you do a harsh crime, you do harsh time. Just that simple. And then we need National Guard, and which we did years ago. He brought it on. I love him. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about that racist stuff. And don't be looking at me on the news hating on me because I'm standing up for somebody that deserves to be standing up for. Get off the man's back. Let him do his job. He's doing the right thing. Back up off of him. And Grandma said it.
I know that's right. I love it. I gotta post that.
Grandma say, let the man do his damn job. That's
Get off his back.
Y'all should be tired of trying to shame people.
It's over for the Democrats.
It's all over the news. That's been on Fox. Everybody showing her.
Oh yeah, it's going viral everywhere.
I seen it today. That's why I knew. I said, did you see the grandma? Now she messed up Bowers, DC. She made them look bad because, and on purpose, rightfully so, because when you look her up, there's a whole bunch of them family members who got killed through all that gang shit that was going on there. And I can't believe the black Boule who is predominantly there, and that's the richest black per capita. It's Prince George County. Prince George County got the richest black per capita because they federal workers. I'm not gonna get into that, but federal agents. If you really don't realize, they're really federal agents, but people don't really hear that. But that's the facts. And when you look it up now, they got doo-doo now being pumped out into their cities. Did y'all look at what mayor, their governor, the black dude, he got look it up. It's all I'll be going. They knew they got a pipeline that broke, and sewage is being pumped to all of DC area, and then you'll see it just pump. Just look up pump breakage in DC. It's horrific, and it stank. And now if Trump took over the area, because it's a sanitational problem. Westmoreland, the black dude named Westmoreland, all you listening, look at Westmoreland, DC, sewage break. doodle being pumped in the and decent. And let me just tell y'all for those who listening, y'all are going to get it. Mondami said that he is going to have to tax the middle class.
Oh, we got that one, brother Dry Bones.
Yeah,
we got it.
Yeah, so I'm already on this. I see this shit is this is like, man, this is like a throwback Thursdays to me. That's why it get me hyped up for Sunday for sure. Because I'm gonna be.
And it's sad we gotta do this because y'all Negroes got short-term memory.
They ain't got no memory, man. They got dementia. They have given people remember, we done took shots, and then all the aerosol that they done sprayed over us. And think about this, man. The Democratic Party would have killed us by now if it wasn't actually for Trump coming in at this time, because what they was planning to do was they was going to take the kids and it was going to be legal to be pedophiles. Y'all better look all this up. There's going to be
man, boy, child law.
Yeah, they was going to have every
law.
policy you wanted was going to go toward the LGBTQ community. And I know today our unions are going to be destroyed because they have taken on the Democratic Party and the unions in the state of Florida. And I'll have more on that. That's a fact. We in trouble.
Well, I was trying to comment and piggyback off kind of what you said. With all the federal funding that they get to fight crimes, and you still having mass murders in your city.
They stole the money.
All the money. What? Right. That's why they point out the fraud. How? Okay, you give more money to the police department. You give more money to the city for resources. How is the crime continuing to happen? And then so it's okay, they can body us. But then when ICE go after illegal criminals, Brother Juice, we need to play that clip where the illegal alien was trying to escape ICE and killed the sister that was a teacher. But y'all ain't talking about that while you running about behind Renee Good, a lesbo, and this petty guy. But you ain't heard a word. The jig is up. We are not going to continue to be how we go from second place to almost last. Democrat Party. Why we won't ask ourselves that? Why we won't address issues of how we got here? Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. Nobody picked up the mantle from Dr. King nor from Malcolm X. And they sold us out for pennies on a dollar.
You do know now what you're saying, Shashir, without when you kill these people, which people have a tendency to forget, that when you be assassinated, it's to create fear. And then the people who are the agents, the double agents, are now being given the power of a perception as if they are to be one who gets it. Like for Jesse Jackson, y'all seen what happened. He ended up getting the interview that it was necessary from the major news publications. He was the first to be interviewed by ABC. He was like groomed to do what he did, and then you brainwashed. Remember, we little kids. I don't know when y'all stopped, but I mean, I remember we for a while we thought Jesse Jackson was the shit in New York because hey, Operation Breadbasket, all the stuff that he did that we was perceiving to be good, but actually now that we grown and don't think like a child no more, he was actually grooming us for socialism, for communism, because he never really said that he was going to free anything. He said he's going to create a coalition that was rainbow. Now they unturned the rainbow. They unturned the Black Panther man. The one everybody the one they killed, shot up. Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton, yeah. Fred Hampton was the first to use the Rainbow Coalition, but he had got the poor whites. See, the poor whites was actually the same way the poor whites was feeling the same shit. The poor whites said, we don't like these crackers either. So he was able to communicate to the criminal whites who was disenfranchised, and he was able to get them to join on to the politics game. Once they seen Fred Hampton get the white folks involved, that's when they killed him. Look it up. That's a fact. Once he did the rainbow thing, he did. Look up the difference. Rainbow Coalition, Fred Hampton. I think we played it before. He had the white people in charge and going along with him, listening to him. That's when the FBI and the secret government came in and killed him and got them out. Now we got to look at these things, Jesse, and how many other leaders that have we been brainwashed from our parents.
Not just Jesse Jackson, the pastors of the church, how they infiltrated the churches.
Yeah. Well, and they all reverends. Remember, they all, because you just heard it. Yeah, you're right, sister. They all reverends. And we said earlier in our program, y'all was on there. Y'all, the preachers have the only group that could get us to be disenfranchised, because even when you don't go to church, you got family members, grandmamas, aunties, people you grew up, cousins that still have this church redemption mentality, but not coming to grips with it. It take thinking when you go to church. Church ain't just going, it take thinking. And they letting the people get this money, and they giving them the Democratic Party plantation church syndrome, because it's no...
Well, drop on. Speaking of church and pastors, listen to this guy right here, y'all, real quick.
Hey, I ain't even know you had that.
I can hear the triggers going on. But let me say this before I get started. This is not a political video, okay? You know who this is? Obviously, this is our president, President Donald Trump. And you know who this is? This is Pastor Otha Turnbow. He is the pastor of Lionheart Church. And I want you all to listen to what he has to say. And then I want to hear what you think about the things that he said. And I would love to hear your comments. Let me know if you find anything that Pastor Turnbow is saying that is wrong. All right? Check this out.
Because there's some things that you were speaking revelatory about as it related to the administration and Trump being in place and what that meant. So could you share a little bit on this platform? I don't care if the stones get thrown. It's okay.
You know, when people are told something negative about someone and they believe it, people don't like to repent. They don't like to say that they're wrong, and they need to feel comfortable in their beliefs. Now, keep in mind that we have to put a whole, like I always say, I don't care about the sinners. They're supposed to be dumb. Okay. Bible makes that very, very clear. It says the wicked run from self and there's nothing even chasing them. So sinners don't even count when it comes to this equation. The Bible says they don't have wisdom. They don't even have enough sense to accept Jesus, and Jesus died for them. Somebody offers you eternal life and a mansion. You're going to reject that and keep on smoking weed and go to the club and pop bottles. Yeah, you go ahead with that. You're not even a part of the equation. When it comes to Christians, most of them are just regular people who they don't like to change. So they believe certain things about certain individuals, and they've been told something for so long that they want to believe it. And again, I always tell people, Holy Spirit told me years ago, when the people pick the leader, God does not like him. When God picks the leader, the people don't like him. They didn't like Moses. They didn't like Jesus. They didn't like David at first. The only reason they accepted David is because he beat Goliath down, and then King Saul still tried to kill him. See, so when God picks a leader, and here's the other problem, God picks a leader based on his purposes. He does not pick a leader so that you can keep your health insurance. God got bigger things to think about than your health insurance. He has bigger things to think about than your little Social Security. Watch this. He got bigger things to think about than egg prices and gas prices, which, by the way, have come down half since he's been in office the second term. So, but the problem is that whenever God uses you, Satan will seek to mess up your character. I am amazed. There's a book there. If we put this up, like, or you can just hear it. There's a book called The Paradigm by Jonathan Cahn. Every person that read that book said I was wrong about Donald Trump. Every person. And guess what I've told people? Before you argue with me, read the book. Guess what they do? They don't read the book and try to argue with me. So let me know your mentality. You don't like to educate yourself. You just like to argue. Most people don't know. They don't. It is a simple fact. You know Miles with Worship with Wonders?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a close friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, him and his wife do worship services in the White House and the Pentagon. See, they don't know that they have Bible studies in the White House. See, you know what Christians do? Is they say, well, Donald Trump cussed. So did you when that person cut you off in traffic the other day. And you know what's worse than profanity? Is your gossip. Gossip is worse than cussing. And most Christians gossip. So while you judging him, you worse than he is, because that man has more responsibility in a minute than you do in a lifetime. Okay? So yeah. So the man renewed his faith publicly. Franklin Graham is his mentor. People just here in Atlanta, Jefferson Franklin, Jettison Franklin, Miles, other people, Wayne T. Well, let me not mention names. Wayne T. I mean, see, watch this. You remember in the first inauguration, Donald Trump became president? Think it's a coincidence that he asked for all Christian pastors to say those prayers? Go back and look at the first inauguration. It was Franklin Graham, Wayne T. from Detroit, Paula White, a guy named Hispanic pastor who believes in deliverance, Rodriguez. And all of them, when you listen to their prayers, they mandated that every house should have a Bible. Did you know that they have a faith wing in the White House and it has?
So there you go. You can go back and listen to that at your leisure time. But just to give you an idea.
What you thought about?
What you say, Drabo?
What you thought about that? I want to hear your thought. What you thought about what he was saying?
Like he said,
you didn't play the good part. You cut.
Oh, okay.
You got to play that because it gives.
Okay, I ain't want to step on too many toes, you know. But
no,
hey,
because I'm not trying to tell you that part. Because wait till he start getting in.
No,
okay, well let's go back and get to this.
Yeah. But I'm saying,
it should be only like 2 minutes and 49 seconds.
These are Christian preachers now.
Right.
Yeah. So you got to.
The reason why I'm playing this Dry Bones is because I'm trying to figure out all of the people that I know that call themselves born again Christians,
right.
You know, men and women of God. How can you be a Democrat and still be a man of God or a woman of God?
Yeah.
Well, when you see these people openly supporting all the abominations that go against the statutes.
I think me and him think the same way. I'm gonna say me and I don't. He already told you that the Christians don't even. And first of all, he said the sinners, he don't even care because they dumb. I mean, how many times we said this? The same. You ain't wasting your time. Are you wasting your time with people who, if they can't talk about if they can't talk about now? I'm gonna say this: he in the craft. Ain't no doubt about that. Ain't no doubt about that. And that's where I want people to understand. I'm not excluding that stuff from the conversation because just because you get excited about what he said, he's dealing with a Christian, evangelical. Now, my problem gonna only be if the people who promote this evangelical let Israel say Israel can do whatever they want because God's chosen people. Now, I'm watching them to see what they say. Now, I don't know what you think about that, Sister Cher, because a lot of people go to church. What you think? So you think it's okay for them to say what he's saying and then be saying that they gonna let the Jews control our government because basically he sounds religious to me.
Well, the thing is, and I agree with you on the religion part, which that's why I call a lot of these people so-called Christians. You are so-called Christian because you're not following that Bible. You following a pastor, right? That's who you following, you worshiping. And in the Bible, it says, I'm a jealous God, right? And do not engage in idolatry, meaning idolize somebody. So you remember when during the Biden stolen administration, because we see what's coming out with that. The election in 2020 was stolen.
Yes.
That the small Smurf had people tried to get a bill passed that you can say what the Bible said was that the small Smurf had people was the synagogue of Satan. Remember that? Now that's even in the book, the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know that they're not the real Semites. You had Kanye said, you had Kyrie Irving said, you had a lot of people said. So how can the evangelical Christians such as Mike Huckabee and all of them, and y'all just saw what happened with Tucker Carlson. Israel, they just him Tucker Carlson up. Breaking news. I don't know if y'all knew that when he
Wow.
What happened? Where's she at?
Yeah, that's a chef.
Murphy had at Tucker.
Yeah, go.
All
Can
right,
you hear me?
Yeah,
okay. They mad at Tucker Carlson. So they say all of that, Brother Dry Bones, but at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. You cannot support a nation like Israel that's committing genocide. I thought the 10 Commandments said the number one of the top ones is thou shalt not murder.
That's what that's why I'm saying that I'm watching a lot of these evangelicals They some debating, and a lot of them from both sides, black, white, smash. Okay, if they start to tell me that what they doing over there in the Middle East is good, I'm gonna have to look at that in a different light on some of that, because you think about it, if they able to perpetrate this particular lie that most of us say they could not possibly be, this particular chosen group of people as they've been betraying, but yet our television and even this gentleman right here, I know people say, but I gotta look at both things on this. The religious money of the evangelicals are in the religious, is in politics. A lot of it's in politics. So I don't know if the evangelical, but most of them are even Officer Tatum, he had Yuhei Wavhe on him, and the scripture Deuteronomy, which was for the nation who praises unto Yahweh. And I said to myself, man, that's interesting. But he has said on his show that he was supporting Khazar in control of Palestine based on that attack. And I said to myself, now this is where it's gonna get deep. This is where we're gonna see who really real people are coming, because it's no way. And y'all listen carefully. That even Jesse Jackson, when he mentioned, that's how you know. Remember, he got in trouble for saying Jaime Town. Remember that? Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
When New York,
yes,
he called him that was a strange thing there, and and that's when Farrakhan was doing the book, the secret relationship between blacks and Jews with the slave ship thing, and he went and said all that, but he had to keep his power, and he apologized. And so when we look at these type of preachers like that out here now, we got to make sure what these preachers going to end up saying. It may sound good as far as the political stance, but if they start to say that God tells us to all, this is the chosen people and this is what we better do, and which is a lot of them are starting to say on these news channels, we got to be careful about that. That's something that got to be analyzed, because and really thought about, because for them to say that.
But how can he say that, Brother Dry Bones, when Israel or the small Smurf had people, they don't believe in Jesus?
Yeah, but
so you have to be careful.
But that's what a lot of the evangelicals who he named, Paula White, all the
She's
ones he
one.
named,
They are. That's
all the
true.
ones this man named.
That's
I ain't
right.
stupid. I look
They
up.
are.
Believe me,
They
I'm
are.
on
That's
top of
true.
this is almost
Duh.
this
Yeah.
dude said the names of the people I'm talking about. So hey, y'all play with it if you want to, but we ain't gonna play with it like that. We talking the real stuff with this. Ain't no way this man can
dropping hot fire.
Yeah, this man naming the same people that is saying
Well,
that stuff.
you got to take these pastors with a grain of salt.
Well, I know
You can't. That's why I said people have idolized and they've used the church, the Democrat Party, or either other part of what he's saying about President Trump. But be fair and balanced in what you say. Yeah, that's cool, but remember, President Trump, we not with you with y'all Biden and them Palestinians over there starting wars in Iran, bombing Lebanon. You know what they sent the claim they sent the accident bomb over there. I mean, in Saudi Arabia. I mean, we can't call ourselves Christians, and you wonder why the small Smurf hat people don't respect our religion. The Islams and the Muslims don't respect our religion because they don't stand on it. Now them small Smurf hat people and the Muslims, they stand on their religion and they'll die for it too. Just like people in other countries, other countries stand on their religion. Y'all remember over there when that war was going? We was at it? Was it Iraq? Whatever that war was, and I remember my friend
Talking about Syria.
I forget that war. I think it was
talking about Desert Storm, Iraq.
yeah,
Yeah,
something like
Kuwait.
that. Man, my friend, boyfriend, brother was over there. They had 9-year-olds walking around with what's that AR-15s and stuff. They was strapping bombs to babies and throwing them on the U.S. soldiers.
Wow.
Them people stand on what they believe in. But I'll let you finish playing because he gonna get to the good part. But I get you, brother.
Okay.
Drop. I'll let you finish. playing your video.
Y'all heard it here first. Urban Matters BMG. We got Dry Bones Connection in the building. This is a throwback Thursday.
I didn't know it stopped. I thought you said stop.
Did you know that he has mandated for all Christians in the United States to pray 1 hour a week? That's just that side. Oh, but see, they don't want to believe that. They want to believe what their mama and them told them. They drunk uncle who think he's an expert on world affairs. They want to believe what the Democrats tell them. You ever notice that Donald Trump wasn't a racist until he became president? I always joke and say Donald Trump was friends with black people I don't even like. He was never racist. Did you know that him and Jesse Jack? Why do you think Jesse Jackson been so quiet? When Jesse Jackson was going to run for president, Donald Trump was also going to run for president. I got the video. They interviewed Trump. You going to run against Jesse? Guess what he said? No, he said, that's my close friend, so I'm going to back out and I'll support him. They don't know this stuff. All they know is what the idiots on social media are saying and what the news media says. This man that is so evil is totally against abortion. This man that is so evil has reversed the mandate that women can go in a girl's bathroom, that women can be. He's reversed all of that.
Men can go in a girl's bathroom. Yeah.
Did you know that he's mandated for the HBCUs to get $255 million a year, permanent funding that they never got before? HBCUs were the only organization that had to beg money from the government every year. When Donald Trump found that out, he gave them equal status to Yale and what's the other one? Harvard, permanently, even after he leaves. They don't know that. They don't know about the First Step Act. All of these things that he created so that men that are incarcerated can get a second chance when they got out of jail, and 90% of the people it affects are black men. Oh, I can just play around. I mean, why is it? See, guess what? Guess what they never talk about when it comes to his results. Did you know what we just did with Venezuela? You know, yeah, well, I've been saying for years, all you got to do is start fighting a war against these drug dealers and they're stopped. So he decided to do it. Did you know that after they took the president and flew him past the Statue of Liberty, that they went back to the Venezuelan government and said, now we're going to start bombing you until you let those 800 pastors out of jail that the Venezuelan president put in jail. This is the type of stuff this man is doing in private. So men who have wisdom, we know this. People who watch reality TV, they don't. Because they on social media just looking up stupid stuff by stupid people all day long. These people don't even know how to do research. They just go with somebody put a video, Trump is a racist. That's right. He's a racist. Okay, you keep believing that. So again, that's just 1%. I just taught a whole message on showing them, you know, him and Elon Musk. That for all your viewers, I dare you to go on doge.gov, doge.gov, and look at the things that they canceled. You won't be able to get through February of last year without being offended. Well, how many was it? 200 and no. In the first 6 months last year, they canceled 10,400 contracts. They canceled 10,400 contracts that they were using with your tax money to fund. You know what one of them was? How to study turning rats, how to make them transvestite.
Yeah.
Is it transvestite? What's the word? Transgender. Yeah. They canceled about 6 contracts alone where they were spending, one was $33 million on how to turn an animal gay. Would you like to know another one that they canceled? They were doing a study on how to study the menstrual cycle in men. I don't even need to be the Christian to understand this is stupid. I don't even know if Satan knew that they were doing that. This sounds like some foolishness y'all came up. So yeah. So
Satan like y'all gonna be
Men and women of God.
Yeah, but
this is what you voted for. Men and women of God. This is what you voting for. So when you pop it up on my site and you pop it up on my page talking about I got hate and this what you voting. You went out and voted for it. You know when you vote for the Democrats, all this come with the Democrats. You don't get to pick and choose what you voting for when you vote Democrat. I always see how real men that are heterosexual men could even stand around and watch this dysfunction.
Yeah.
Y'all on another level. He in school. He said, y'all taking me to school. See, so here's the thing, is that if you put Donald Trump in the Old Testament, when God uses judges to judge wickedness, he's perfect. But the problem is, I mean, they don't study the Bible. Well, I don't like some of the stuff that he says. Wonderful. God doesn't like a lot of the stuff you say.
Yeah.
And see what
Brother Juice, you know the Bible is a Masonic book, so I mean,
there you go.
How the hell the average person don't even know? I mean, come on, man.
All scriptures out the Bible.
Yeah, even this, but how do you? Okay, this is what he said about the judges. Okay, so the church, I don't know what churches do go to or who he over, but I would hope his church. I hope his church is very astute, because if he got a group of Christians who, if that's what they, that's why we got, and they got the #1 per capita each community got a bunches of churches. So even y'all community, how many churches in your zip code, Sister Share?
Ooh, too many.
Okay, so
I know just in my neighborhood, it's about 2 churches on every street, if not 3.
Right. So just imagine the amount of people that church has effect on, and the way he talking, he said they don't study. So that shows you the church ain't even. He a product of what? If the church ain't studying, which is the number one scripture, study to show thyself approved. I mean, I don't even know what to say sometimes. I'm like, hey, I don't really. That's why I don't need no preacher in them to tell me this type of shit, because it's like should be already known to most of us right now at our level of her, because the man telling you straight up the church is dumb. How? I mean, you know that already. He telling you himself the church is dumb, and that they can't understand politics. They can't understand politics. So if that's the case, we're gonna have a hard time in the midterms if our people continue to be. That's why it's important for us to probably get involved at this point, any way possible, to bring anybody on, any way y'all can do it.
That's what we're trying to do right here, Dry Bones at Urban Matters BMG, and at your platform, Dry Bones Connection, OE Dry Bones, the Helios Biblios Hour. Y'all make sure y'all check my guy out. We need to post. I need to get a commercial for you, Dry Bones, so we can start posting it when I bring in the intro on my
bring it to
my intro.
MP3.
We'll
Just put an MP3.
Y'all check my guy out. I must put the link in this video. He comes on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's the Helios Biblios Hour, the Book of the Dry Bone, the Valley of the Dry Bones. I mean, my guy drops some nice esoteric information. And listen, don't come to this space, and don't come to Urban Matters if you're not a thinker, you're not a critical thinker. Stay on those other stupid spaces where they just let you be dumb and stupid. Over here, we got to think. We're critical thinkers, and we love to think for ourselves.
So
yeah, man.
Now.
Yeah.
Can't trust no. You can't trust that politician and barely any pastor unless she's a family member. I hope you could trust your family members that's considered spiritual. That's what I would hope for everybody out there listening today.
Man, they would turn on their device, putting in their body. Man, please.
I said, hope. And the mortal words of Jesse Jackson, keep hope alive.
Obama, hope. See the same play? Jesse Jackson, keep hope alive. What it gave Obama?
Right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Hope. You see the play. The word hope.
See the play?
And I'm going to say this. For those who listen for Sunday, I hate when people say racist so much. The racist terminology, the word racist, the etymology of racist came from Russia during the Communist Revolution. It means dissident, one who goes against. And so they got us called everything racist, but it came from Trotsky and them, everybody. We'll have it all there for you. Trotsky and them came up with a Russian word, never heard before by America. It's called racist, and it was done in Russia. And that's why we crazy. We found a word that was coming out of Russia to this day. So it's gonna be interesting. Hey, but you try to get some church people bad on, and that'll be interesting, especially because you're the Bible Belt. You're the Bible Belt of Florida.
You
the Bible. Hey, Sister Sherry, he tell y'all he the Bible Belt. That area is the Bible Belt, all the way in the middle.
Yep. Well, y'all seen me at on MLK Day, that parade.
Yeah.
Is at least in a 3 block radius, at least 10 churches.
That's the Bible Belt up there.
And
white folks too. All them churches is in the middle, just like in Georgia. Georgia, I don't know about Texas. I'm sure y'all got a lot of churches there too.
We do, but a lot of our churches closed down after COVID, and a lot of Muslims start buying the churches. So you fighting against the Muslims now.
So that's happening to y'all? Wow, that's happening to y'all too? Oh,
yep.
Wow.
Yep. You can look that up in y'all state too, because I'm sure it's going on. So
I know it's going on. It's going on through New York State. They was able to buy Catholic churches, cathedrals. Who that? Carrie Barathani? Heard about Fonte? What are you gonna say?
Kelly
Okay.
Blair Fonte.
Oh, you gonna play that? Play that.
As a matter of fact, before he was murdered.
All right, here we go.
The thing Dr. King ever said to me 5 days, as a matter of fact, before he was murdered, was he was at my home. We had just finished a strategy meeting on the Poor People's Campaign. And he seemed quite agitated after what we thought was a very successful gathering and discussion. And he said to me, I said, what's the matter, Martin? You seem
Can you hear now?
very
It
agitated.
may be the quality of that video.
Because I've come upon a thought.
Yeah,
It's the
it
video.
is.
At this moment, I said, what is it? He says, we fought long for
I'm
integration.
gonna look that up. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that one. I like hearing about Fonte for he knew too. He knew.
Before he was murdered.
That they took King out.
He knew. Oh, he knew.
Never go to another.
Okay.
Overnight in Camden, the home of Martin Luther King Jr., the action cam was at 753 West Walnut Street, where the fire caused the roof and part of the facade to collapse. Dr. King.
That was something else there. Yeah, man, I hated that. That was a good one too, man. He was just saying that, about the whole burning building thing again.
That was the
and if
one.
y'all pay attention to this, rest in peace, African American, we're saying on this meme, on this particular image, rest in peace to the term African American, 1988 to 2020s.
Yeah. I seen that.
Y'all missed that.
Yeah.
Y'all missed that.
I seen it.
We ain't talking about rest in peace to Jesse Jackson. We talking about rest in peace to that term African American, because that term did a lot of damage to the foundation of Black Americans in America, man. I don't care what nobody say. I know that probably was Trump homeboy and everything.
That's true.
But listen, Jesse was infiltrated like hell.
So Trump ain't making now.
Man, let me. I
Trump did not make him do that. Don't put that on Trump now. Trump did not make him.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
No, he didn't do that.
No,
Trump had nothing to do with him calling it. He did that on his own with the powers that be.
So let me ask y'all, what y'all think about the term African American? Do you think that term is misleading? And do you think that term is a misidentification of the true indigenous people of this soil?
Well, why would you switch if somebody started with the word Negro, right? Then with the nigger, Afro man, why would you change it to African American? See, nobody asked that question. Why we was the only people that could keep being reclassified. So you got to go back to Walter Plecker, whatever I think it's Walter Plecker. When they reclassified us, who are Americans, Indian, by the way, go look up the tribes. That's why I keep saying stop comparing yourself to Africa. We don't look like them people. Hair textures, facial features. Why would you put us on two continents? Why? You don't hear somebody that migrated from Germany over here to America. They not saying they German American. They saying they American. Elon Musk said, why do the Black American people, and I don't even like to use that word, in America keep calling themselves African American? I'm African American. I came from Africa to America. But your boy Jesse Jackson started the term, right? He started the African American term. And then next thing you know, it's all on your paperwork. It's all on the census. It's all on your information you got to fill out for a job. And now they got what they got now, y'all. Black or African American or not Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, our president in office right now, Trump, I call him Orange Man too. He's changing that. He's allowing another box that you can check to say that you indigenous.
Yep.
See, ain't nobody paying attention to that, just in case y'all want to learn something today.
I love it.
We in 2026. Let's make a difference in 2026. It's no reason and no excuse. You should not be reading and do your research. When you learned in school and you had to write a research paper, did you just research from one source, or did you research from multiple sources?
Yep.
And it's the opposite to everything.
Multiple sources.
Right, wrong, truth versus lies. Go ahead, Brother Juice. Now that's a good one.
No, I'm just pointing up. Go ahead. I'm putting that
Oh
pick
no,
up. Go ahead.
I'm
Continue.
done on that. I'm just saying we in 2026.
Wow.
Grab on.
Now I'm looking at the color. I'm
Grab
looking at
on.
that. So, yep.
Look at
I'm
this
looking.
here.
I'm looking at what they called us. Yep. I'm looking at that chart you put up, and that goes that says a lot. That
Oh, I want to play.
on the brainwashing that they was able to do through those That's why I say those 400 years that they put on us. That's like a spell they put on us to forget. It took a long time to make us forget. It didn't happen overnight. So for us to take that term 400 years and all this that they put on it, you can see it because that just clear as day. I mean, what group has ever in the history that I don't my little small mind history of I never heard a group ever go through this many changes of names in my little small time of history of 63 years. I mean, how you take that? Because think about it, we only had 3 name changes in my little time. We went from Negro to then they changed. Because I think I'm Negro on my birth certificate, and then because it's
right,
and then go from Negro, we went from Black America to next to African America. So that's not it's just in my short time. That's unbelievable.
There it is, man. What are y'all? They go to 400 years right there. See?
Yeah. I think that's the spell right there. To make us forget who we were.
Correct.
It took 400 years. Cause I ain't never seen nothing like when you think about it, like, damn, we really don't have, and like I say, that's on our birth certificate. So it's just amazing to me. Amazing to me. But that's a good one there. And like I say, is wow. That's just I'm telling the people out there listening, especially young people, we really gotta get this message out to the younger audience as well, because they the next generation. When we die off, we're gonna have to have something. Whatever it is, progeny, family members, whoever is able to comprehend this without a hard time, because this ain't that hard to comprehend. I mean, once you learn I seen Luke going for Congress, man. I said to myself, I see the whole speech.
Hey, look at watch this. How he trying to clean
I
up
went on the
this.
website. I put, man, how you gonna stop Miami? I put, how you gonna stop Miami from being non-black by 2030? And somebody put a thing on there. I went on this website because I was in shock. I said, "Come on! I've been to strip clubs, all that."
You must ain't heard him. You must ain't been listening to Luke lately. He been underground talking bad about Black Americans.
Dude, he was just against the trick the shit. They were going at it about a couple months ago. This is bullshit, dude. I'm already on top.
Yeah, that dude, I'm getting
Come to
him
find out, Luke undercover. He's Jamaican. He's Jamaican, and he hate Black Americans.
Yeah, there was a lot of sex going on.
Trying to clean
it's
it up.
time to abandon Trump. So Luke says about this first, and then I'm going to go back and play the audio in question.
Let me get into this Luke going to Trump party controversy that all of a sudden hit the wire today. Before I get into the rest of the show, this Uncle Luke going to Donald Trump and see drugs and seeing people underage and all that and everything. Number one, let me just say this. I voted for Kamala Harris. I supported Kamala Harris. Bullets. I'm a Democrat. That's number two. Number three, I don't lie on people at all. I don't lie, period. When I went to Donald Trump, when Donald Trump invited me, Mike Tyson, along with Eddie Murphy, we rode up there. Trump invited us. Donald Trump was a Democrat at the time. To be honest with you, I didn't even know what his party affiliation was. I just knew that Donald Trump had nice, cool parties. And to be invited to a billionaire house in East Mar-a-Lago, which was a cool thing. He hung out with all the other rapper executives and all the other Black executives, did fights. He had a USFL football team and all that cool thing.
So to be fair, that was Donald Trump back in the day. Like there's pictures of.
Now pay attention how he throwing Eddie Murphy and everybody else under the bus with him.
Well, they was there. That's true. I mean,
Donald Trump.
I know they there, so but them boys ain't those boys are not denying that they rock with Trump.
They ain't saying nothing bad like he trying to say. I got you. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me hear what she gonna
say.
Hanging out with Diddy, with Mike Tyson. Like back then, he was kind of really heavily in that space.
Around him, rap records.
Let's go on.
The man was also mentioned in maybe 1,500 rap records. With every rapper from New York.
See how you got to tell the truth. Yeah. The truth will set you free. See, he got to tell the truth about the man.
He got to tell it. No, Brother Juice, he got to tell the truth because Trump is suing all of these media personalities, all these commentators, all these news stations like BBC. He winning his lawsuits. He just won the one for CBS. He finna get paid what 2.3 or 3 billion something from the BBC.
Yeah,
Luke better clean that up.
I told somebody that the other day. I told somebody that the other day. I say, listen, they done throw too much shit at this man. Let me tell you something. With the whole Epstein, this one tether, he keep popping in on my inbox talking about, oh, you Trump just a pedophile. I say, man, that man, you can't prove that man no pedophile. Okay, the man done pointed out why he was in the Epstein file because he had an apartment right next door to the man. They hung out in New York. That man said he never been to the island. I say, bro, don't you think if the Democrats, Joe Biden, they had the files for 4 years sitting on them, don't you think if they would have had any of the Trump in those files, they would have used that shit against him by now? Don't you think that, bro?
Remember, Epstein was arrested under Trump.
He was
the Democrats.
Yeah, because Sister Sherry, did you see the Steve Bannon interview?
I saw it.
Okay, so that set it up. That set it up.
Man, I'm telling you, man, we're a special kind of stupid. That's all I can say about my people, man. We gotta change this.
Fired him. You see what I'm saying? I mean, this is Trump. You hang out with Trump, was a cool dude. Trump always had beautiful people hanging around him. Did I see anybody?
He meant beautiful women.
Taking drugs? No. I did not see anybody taking drugs. Did I see underage girls running around? No. I did not see underage girls running around. That man ain't get nothing but be a host, just like any other host.
So let's repeat. He said he didn't see people doing drugs and he did not see underage girls around. That's important when we get to the audio. So hold on to that.
Okay. I don't like what the fuck he got going on in America right now today, but am I going to sit up here and lie about what the fuck was going on over there?
Now, he ain't going to be no congressman. I can tell you that right now. That ain't going to happen.
Hold on. God damn it. Let's see if I can get that off of there. Hold on.
That's a hell of a game, though.
Won't let me get it, y'all.
That's a hell of a game there.
I like that.
Whatever that game is, that's a yeah, he ain't gonna be no congressman. He ain't gonna be no congressman.
Nah. Them Democrats, they pulling for straws. The Democrats pulling for straws. They don't have nobody. It's a wrap.
He ain't gonna win here though. Not no Florida. Not this part.
Oh yeah, that's right. He Florida. Yeah, that's over with.
He
don't stand a chance.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it. It'd be for Miami Gardens. It'd be Miami Gardens, Florida, and that area being taken over. That's why I put there. You name me a hood that ain't gonna be taken over by 2030, and they ain't gonna answer that because that's impossible. They already know that every hood that I've been around in Miami is being almost integrated out. It's being phased out. We building.
Wow.
If you come down here, y'all see. Well, Juice, you be the first one. Juice, you be the first ones. It's building everywhere. They're building everywhere.
I know.
Cranes are everywhere. And so
everywhere.
I tell people, I'm gonna cut short. I don't know how long you going with tonight, but
yeah, I'm about to shut it down in a minute.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah, Sister Cheryl, you got anything you want to share?
Yeah, I can play. Let me see what I got.
We appreciate you, Dry Bones. Thanks for joining us here today at Urban Matters BMG.
Brother, I hope to hear from Brother Mark. Program. I think got a few. I seen a few people go on there for the popcorn. That was pretty good. And
Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, Throwback Thursday. Hey, y'all. Hey, we're gonna keep it going, and let's make some more people could get on this thing so we can get it. Because I'm telling you, it's got to be a resurgence of what's going to take place this midterm. When they tax they're going to tax the shit out these states, the Democratic states, because they do not have the funds. They've been robbed. They robbed themselves, and so we're going to see in a minute. I think it's going to be a tremendous shift in the right direction. I think Trump policy, regardless, I don't care what they say about Trump, but the policy is what I look at. And for those who don't know, hey, what better policies to get the money back people owe you, so you can pay the bills you're supposed to pay because you've been cheated. And secondly, how you gonna pay for other people? You can't pay for the people who are already here. So that's another policy. And we definitely shouldn't be fighting over men trying to be women and take over our own daughters' careers to be claiming they're women. Just like you see the gay that just shot himself up in a family up in was it Connecticut. You see that with the hockey game. That's
Oh yeah.
That's crazy stuff, man. So hey, y'all keep that's what we need to talk about. The policies coming up for all of us. Let's make sure your state, which I know Texas, Florida, is giving ourselves over to LGBTQ community.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Sister Cher, let it run.
Oh, okay.
If the master of the house caught a fire, they prayed for a strong wind to come along. This was the difference between the two. And today you still have house Negroes and field Negroes. If the master of the house caught a fire, they prayed for a strong wind to come along. This was the difference between the two. And today you still have house Negroes and field Negroes. If the master of the house caught a fire.
So tell me that ain't true today to the people stuck on the Democrat plantation.
That's absolutely true.
That's true. That's true to this day.
No doubt.
It's the same. It's just a same time, different time, different day of time versus back in the day.
Look at this right here.
Yeah, that's the one with
the one you was talking
about.
And I'm
gonna
Police
play
say
the
the driver
video
accused of slamming into her is an illegal immigrant with a deportation order who was allegedly speeding away from ICE agents. Jonathan Seri is joining us live in Atlanta with the latest on this. Jonathan.
Good morning to you, Bill. The driver's being held without bond on multiple traffic charges, including reckless driving, driving without a valid license, and vehicular homicide. According to the Department of Homeland Security, Oscar Vasquez Lopez is an illegal immigrant from Guatemala who was ordered to leave the U.S. by a federal judge in 2024. When ICE officers attempted to stop him in Chatham County, just outside the Savannah city limits, Vasquez Lopez allegedly pulled over and then drove off, making a U-turn and running a red light before colliding with another vehicle. The crash killed Dr. Linda Davis, a special education teacher who was driving to a staff training day at Hess K-8 school about half a mile away from the crash site. Both the Savannah mayor and Chatham County Commission chairman have questioned whether ICE officers contributed to the crash by pursuing the suspect. DHS is blaming the media and sanctuary politicians for emboldening illegal immigrants to resist arrest in the first place. But in the Georgia House of Representatives yesterday, there was a non-political and bipartisan show of support for the victim.
Today, we just want to remember all that she gave to the children of Chatham County, which is evidenced by the beautiful picture that we've got displayed.
Monday, of course, was a holiday for the students, but they returned to school on Tuesday, and all week the district is providing additional counselors for those students and staff who need some additional support. Bill?
Just way too many of these stories. John?
In Atlanta, in Atlanta. Where y'all at now? Why y'all ain't standing up for that sister?
Why y'all ain't standing up for the sister? That why y'all let me
Come
play
on,
that
man.
Brother Juice. I gotta show that. What's this?
Okay. Let it rip. Let it rip.
Here it is.
We got D Parker in the building.
What's up?
D Parker.
Hold on.
You just met me.
Hold on.
There we go.
Can you hear? It's
Nah, we got you up. Gotta
all
hit the
right.
play. Hit the
The
play button.
hypocrisy in this world is so unreal. You mean to tell me that there are no protests, no outrage, and no disturbance over this unaliving of this teacher? So Dr. Linda Davis can't make it home to her family.
Uh-oh. Freezing up on you.
At all. But you guys some business when it came to Renee Good and Mr. Alex Petty. Where are all the liberals now? Why are they not making noise and asking questions? Where's Black Lives Matter? Since this is a black woman that was unalived, this selective outrage has gone way too far. You all have proven time and time again that you don't care about anybody. All you care about is ruffling the wrong feathers. And then when something happens to you or one of your people, that's when you want to make noise. But this situation right here wasn't important enough. So once again, the hypocrisy.
That's that Democrat party for you. That's the women. That's
It
the
is.
Democrat party for you.
Yes,
Let me just show
It
you
is.
how great we was.
That
back
Black
in the
Americans
day.
created their own amusement parks around the country when we couldn't go to Black American freedom history. We should.
Now we talking about Disney World, Universal Studios. We used to have some Astro World, Six Flags. Check this out. This is our history. Indigenous.
Go back Thursday, Black
back
American
Thursday.
History. One here at Every Matters BMG, y'all. Let's run it.
Black American freedom history, we should know. Did you know that Black Americans created their own amusement parks around the country when we couldn't go to white ones? Suburban Gardens was the first and only major Black amusement park in the D.C. area. Once located at 50th and Hayes Street Northeast, Suburban Gardens opened in 1921. It was created by a Black-owned real estate firm in response to Black Americans being excluded from white amusement parks. The 7-acre park bordering Prince George County was so popular that Black Americans in and outside the area came to visit. The park had over 20 concession stands and booths. In addition, there was a large dancing pavilion, roller coaster, swings, swimming pool, Ferris wheel, a fully equipped children's playground, and many other rides. Also, all the buildings around the park were designed by Black architects as well. The successful park would close in 1940 after operation for almost 2 decades due to integration. After its closure, the area was redeveloped and replaced with mostly apartment buildings. Suburban Gardens, everyone.
Due to integration.
What area did I say earlier? Didn't I say Prince George
County?
Okay, I told y'all. I was glad we read. Boy, Throwback Thursday for real. That said it right there. The richest per capita group, and I see why because they were federal workers. They were trade workers. This is that area. The area of D.C. is not. It's called the District of Columbia, which is a whole different history. If we go deep into that today, it'll be that's the whole story right there.
That's it.
DC
in the building.
We love it.
DC. Yes, sir, man. Hey, D boy, you came in last minute. We about to settle down.
Oh man. I've been traveling.
Hey, but I thank you for joining us, man.
Man, I will try, man. Man.
We appreciate the participation, man, and we thank everybody for joining us tonight. And we're gonna. I think I'm gonna go to tomorrow because it's just so much to discuss, man. I'm gonna have to get 2 days in, Dry Bone. I'm gonna have to, man, because we got a lot of goofball stuff going on, and like you say, we trying to tap in with the younger generation, Dry Bone.
Yes, that's what's happening.
Absolutely. I don't even care about you old tired Negroes. I don't know why y'all be popping up asking me goofball questions on my platforms and stuff, man. I'm really the message is really not designed for you. It really not. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't
I
care.
like that video right there. That's a good video to show that.
That was for Black American History Month.
That was a good one.
See, and y'all got to understand, they trying to curve everything about us as Black Americans. I love what Trump did at the White House for Black American History Month. He emphasized Black America, Black America, Black America, Black America. I never heard him say minorities. I never heard him say black and brown. I never heard him say we are coalition. He never said that people of color. He doesn't use those terms. He's not going to exclude us. And that's why with the whole Black history stuff, y'all don't understand. This man getting tired of Black American history being diluted. He's tired of it, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of having to share my history, but when it's Latin Heritage Month, they ain't saying it's Latin Black American History Month. They saying it specifically. Look at that dude at the Super Bowl, Bob Bunny, whatever his name, Bussy Bunny. I don't even know what his name.
Buzz Bunny.
But he didn't hesitate with nothing he did. They had Latino weddings. They had Latino. They were showing all Latino this, Latino this. He didn't apologize for delineating and let you know it's about them.
Yeah, the sugar cane. You know, we had all the sugar cane.
I saw that.
Correct. Sugar cane. They had festivals. They had, oh man, they showed out. They did not for 1 minute apologize for being totally Latino Hispanic.
Deport them out.
They didn't throw you nowhere in it. And the U.S. flag, it was in the back. They didn't even, he went there talking about, he was saying all that shit.
And then
I ain't hear him say nothing.
Said it all in Spanish. How about that?
Yeah.
Man, that's a violation. English is the language in America. I mean, how disrespectful. Boy.
The man did not bite his tongue.
But he got dragged online. He got dragged. He got dragged. He got dragged.
And the FCC they are investigating him because a lot of that stuff was raunchy and it wasn't supposed to be on live TV.
Lawsuits. I'm sure his lawsuits already going happening now. They're not telling you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he said he didn't even accept that.
Throwback, I gotta go ahead.
He said he didn't even accept the pay. Basically, he did it for free.
Wow.
That's interesting.
You're right.
Free because somebody already had paid them before, ahead of time. That's what that is. Come on now. Oh, go ahead, brother.
Pedophilia. In what context is a strap-on acceptable for public school? I mean, that's my question to you. Tell me what the context around the strap-on or the rape of a minor child by a teacher.
Hold on a second.
You're asking me to remember the name of an author.
You just remembered very specific names.
Joy.
Here's my question.
You're talking about
Here's my question.
You didn't answer my question.
No. What I'm saying to you is that as you are not an expert in this book,
I don't have to be an expert. No. Those aren't appropriate for public school. I mean, come on, let's get real.
Is a full context story, as you said, of the author's experience. Why is it you?
This is what you voted for, Black Democrats. You're letting people like Joyless Reed, a tether from the Congo, act like she's you. She got blonde hair, but she's telling you how to be black and what you should be voting for. And this is what you voted for right here. Black man and woman of God that call yourself Christian, that's call yourself Democrat. This is why I can't respect y'all, man.
Your right, or a Moms for Liberty activist's right, to say that a parent who wants their child to have access to this book, which gives a personal experience of this author, why doesn't a liberal parent?
And y'all mad at Trump for taking these books out of school?
For instance, or a parent of an LGBTQ kid, why don't they have a right for their child to just have access?
What was that, Sister Jeff?
That's why she not on air anymore. But the white other liberal women, they still kept their jobs. Why she left her job, lost her job?
Because her masters were finished with her. You know what they say about the true white supremacists? When they finish playing with their toys and using their toys, they break them.
Access to this book. Why is it your right to say they can't?
So again, we're talking about
And each parent, each parent has to decide what is appropriate for their child to read.
Ever since them Epstein files came out, I started looking at Joy Reid and everybody else that was campaigning and had them pedophilia books in the fucking school. So much different. I just thought you was crazy at first. Now I know what you do, Joy Reid.
Expertise that you have and other Moms for Liberty advocates have to decide that a book, an award-winning book like All Boys Aren't Blue, isn't appropriate for students to read. What is your expertise?
What a tragic story of a young man who's anal raped by his adult family member. So you have
You hear that?
Wow.
The young man was anally violated by his family. Oh my God. I just can't do these.
Man.
I
Brother
can't do
Juice,
it,
I
man.
thought you was playing the one with Martin Luther King with the Boondocks clip.
I like that one.
People dancing.
Man, I like, boy, I remember that one.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Martin
Okay.
Luther
Yeah.
King, when they was dancing, and then on the Boondocks, Martin Luther King got up. You got
Yeah, man.
hard and that. I thought you found it, Brother Juice.
I thought I had it.
I like that
I
one,
thought I
boy.
had it. Okay.
You nigga,
About to
boy.
find it.
Here we go. We gotta play that one. We gotta play that one. Hold on. Here we go. I hope we pull it up. I hope we
What if Martin
pull it
Luther
up.
King?
I hope it don't start
I
lagging on me.
That
Well, you
clip
want me to
is
play
funny.
something till you get it started? Let me play something till you find it.
I think I got it.
You got it? Okay, let me stop. Oh shit. How can I stop my share? Dang, he froze. Oh my gosh. It was him that froze.
Okay, got it. Sure. Okay, go ahead. Right.
Share it, Brother Juice. I don't see it on. There we go. Since Trump, y'all claim so racist, but okay, here we go.
Couldn't find a job nowhere. I went to a construction site. They was already working. Got hired on the spot. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mr. Trump. If it wasn't for the move that you did make for the immigrants, and I'm not talking about the good people, I wouldn't have a job right now. Mr. President, I've been working all day, Mr. President. I just got off, Mr. President. I got a job for Monday, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, let me tell you, man.
Awesome.
I walked in today on a construction site, hired me on the spot. I started work today, just got off, y'all. Mr. Trump, thank you so much.
There it is.
Yeah. Make it up.
Y'all think we just saying, oh, we so in love with Trump. No, we trying to point out truth and facts about this guy because you being fed a bunch of word salad trash, swamp in the swamp, and you love being in the swamp. You love these people keep feeding you garbage because they don't want to do nothing for Black America as Democrats. They don't want to do anything. If you ask them for something specific,
for Americans.
Or for Americans, they go to telling you, oh, well, look, Trump, 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 Trump.
Excuse me, brothers and sisters, please. If someone could just turn off.
King looked out on his people and saw they were in great need. So he did what all great leaders do. He told them the truth.
Will you ignorant niggas please shut the hell up?
He just said what I think he said.
Is this it? This is what I got all those ass whoopings for? I had a dream once. It was a dream that little black boys and little black girls would drink from the river of prosperity, freed from the thirst of oppression. But lo and behold, some 4 decades later, what have I found but a bunch of trifling, shiftless, good-for-nothing niggas? And I know some of you don't want to hear me say that word. It's the ugliest word in the English language, but that's what I see now, niggas. And you don't want to be a nigga, because niggas are living contradictions. Niggas are full of unfulfilled ambitions. Niggas wax and wane. Niggas love to complain. Niggas love to hear themselves talk but hate to explain. Niggas love being another man's judge and jury. Niggas procrastinate until it's time to worry. Niggas love to be late. Niggas hate to hurry. Black entertainment television is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Usher, Michael Jackson is not a genre of music. And now I'd like to talk about soul playing. I've seen what's around the corner. I've seen what's over the horizon. And I promise you, you'll celebrate. And no, I won't get there with you. I'm going to Canada.
He left the United States and went to Canada.
Oh,
Boy.
That was good.
Boy.
Yes.
Boy.
There it is. There it is. So like we're saying, man, these people want to continue to, the Democrats want to be a proxy. They have these fake black leadership groups, the Black Caucus, NAACP, the Divine Nine, Boule. All these people have failed us. They have failed your children. Our parents failed us, and now we're failing our children, and we're constantly recycling the same effery back through our generations again, man. We cannot stand around and allow this. We cannot.
Now we talk about Trump so racist. Remember we were saying he do everything for all Americans.
Yes. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. So listen, y'all, we're going to sign off. Happy Black American History Month. This has been a Throwback Thursday here. Dr. Juice signing off. We got Sister Shell. We got Dry Bones. We got Brother D Park. He came in the last minute and he handled the business. So, hey, listen, we thank you again. And y'all already know what it is. I think we got your, what is that, your laptop or something, right?
No, that's about Trump RX. I was gonna end it on that. He created the Trump RX. It's 15 seconds.
Let's run it. Run it.
Since y'all president so racist and he don't do nothing for American people, but he lowering your prescription drug costs.
For $199 on Trump RX, which he says is the lowest cash price anywhere.
This is a way to get some better prices on brand name specific products.
As an example, he showed me Wegovy.
We get the pen and the pill.
Available for $199 on Trump RX, which he says is the lowest cash price anywhere.
This is a way to get some better prices on brand name specific products.
What happens to shit?
RX, baby. That's it.
I saw that Trump started that new program a couple of weeks ago where you have to just go and sign up and it gives you discounts on all your drugs.
Mark Cuban have one too. Mark Cuban has one as well.
Yeah. And y'all know y'all like to pop some pills. Y'all already know that. So, hey. y'all be at that damn pharmacy more than the damn grocery store. Y'all will lose y'all damn mind. But listen, man, we're going to sign off, man. Thanks, y'all, for joining us, man.
Yes.
Urban Matters BMG out.
Go back Thursday.